I'm gonna sneeze on the bird. At least I sneezed on the mean guy. He's a dick. He like pisses everybody off.
So tell me what it's like feeding hummingbirds.
Oh man. They have this really long claws, but they're so tiny, and they try to like grip onto your finger and like hold on.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like tickling you, but at the same time, it's kind of amazing to make that connection with them, And then they're like,
Try to not move the whole time.
yeah, sit on your finger, and you're like kind of feeling like somebody's almost like tickling you, like with the top of your finger, but just obviously they don't weigh anything, so you're kind of like, this is a interesting feeling, I guess. I wish I really want to train one, and hopefully we can. And I would love for one to sit on my shoulder while I take a meeting and try to maintain like a serious face while everybody's like, "Is that a hummingbird on your shoulder?" I'd be like, "What? What are you talking about?" I'm like, "I don't think you're, yeah, that would be hilarious."
The coolest part for me is here recording, and when there's so many, when there's like 6 around here, it's like there's this wind. They put off so much wind that you can't really capture, and the colors, even through the camera,
it's tough to capture it.
Yeah, you can't really capture. And look at that, they're getting more comfortable even when we're talking here. So
it's like natural AC. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, we've been working on training our little hummingbirds. So we've moved the feeders back from outside the deck to slowly inside the deck to now holding the hands with the little perches on there. And then we've slowly taken the perches off so that then they'll land on her fingers. And we'll do this once or twice a day to get them more comfortable. And as you can see, even while we were talking, one came up and landed. So they're just getting more comfortable with us and learning that we're not a threat. We're going to take care of them and make sure they've got food, and they're all good. And then like even just this one, I can feel the wind on my legs.
Oh yeah.
From their things, and then they're pretty catty as well. What you don't see with hummingbirds is they have this huge pecking order, and they're like clearly very established. That you can tell the guy is much more wary. The smaller females actually will come over. They're a little more bold, and maybe they're naive, and then the larger ones are a little bit more reticent. But then they come in these swarms, and they don't like to necessarily be alone. They don't want to be the single bird over here feeding, so they want to be where the other birds are at. And so they have this really cool hierarchical structure. We've been studying hummingbirds after moving out here to Idaho. And I never would have thought that we would have had those. Here, I'll turn the camera around while we're here so you can see we're literally just on our back deck. Got the exercise bike there. Here's our backyard. And so that's where they're at. And then they hide in these trees. They're really hard to see, but they'll fly off and you can see them land on the tiny twigs. And they just come over here, and we've been building that relationship with our little friends. And I really think hummingbirds are like the coolest bird.
They're just so pretty. Like you cannot, I feel like the camera doesn't do justice to the green color that's on their back, and like all the different shades of green. And that's why I tried to keep it as close to my face as possible. I'm pretty nervous though, because I'm not gonna lie, their beaks are needles. And I'm just like, man, it just takes one bird to go into the wrong direction and hammer me with their beak. But, so I may be thinking, for all of you out there, if you want to try this, safety glasses. I'm going to invest in a pair for sure. Just clear ones. But at least if you get hammered, it's not going to take out your eye. I've seen them fly against the glass. So I don't know if they're just confused, or I just don't want them to, again, like impale my eye. That would not be cool.
No, they're so precise though. They just they go right in there with absolute precision.
And then the back feathers as well, when they move, when they hover and move left and right, it's amazing how the back feathers just kind of, it's almost like a fan, and it just kind of adjusts to like the the movement. This is unbelievable just to see it up close. So yeah, I love it. I love it.
Yeah. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're gonna be bringing more.
Bye.